Hey there, and welcome to Rebel City Roundup, where I'll be giving you my take on this week's premier news and happenings in and around Cork. I'm putting out new videos like this every Sunday, so if you want to keep up to date with things down here in Leaside, please do consider subscribing. As you can see from the side of your screen, we have another full schedule today with everything from awkward senators to Article 13. So, without further ado, let's get going. The next topic is a bit of a personal one for me. It's around the issue of cycle lanes all throughout Cork being blocked, forcing cyclists into motorized or oncoming traffic. Enforcement is not existing, and to be honest, the guarded traffic core is pretty much useless. With this in mind, there's been a motion put before Cork County Council to physically segregate cycle lanes where parking is common to prevent that from happening. And a rally was organized to drive home the message last Monday. A longer video on that is coming, but for now it's just a short roundup. The atmosphere at the rally was actually pretty damn good, with quite a bit of media presence by the likes of the Irish Examiner or Cork's 96 FM. And the constructive mood among the participants was really something to behold, something you don't see a lot of in Cork at the moment, where the mood, especially among the more traditional Leasiders, is very, very downbeat. Fact is that Cork needs to get active with regards to cycle lanes, however, or it risks being left behind completely. There's a good bit of momentum building within the cycling community to make this happen, but make no mistake, there's still formidable opposition among certain traders in the city centre, among certain parts of the Cork demographic, among certain city councillors, and even among certain members of Cork City Council who are tasked with implementing transport infrastructure. Make no mistake though, the motion put before the council is pretty much the bare minimum, and the demands being made are by no means outlandish. It's really time to get going. But that's just my take as an occasional cyclist. What's your view on things? Be sure to put it in the comment section below. Our next topic is a bit of a seedy one, to be honest. The Dublin Rape Crisis Centre has called upon politicians here in Ireland to make upskirting, taking photos of a woman's skirt, illegal. Yep, that's actually a thing, and to be honest, I'm a bit disgusted at the whole thing. This call to action comes on foot of measures in England and Wales, where this activity has been made an offence in the last week. Seriously, what the fuck is wrong with people? What the actual fuck? I mean, how desperate do you have to be to do that in the first place? Didn't those people who do that get taught any decency in school or at home? Anyway, apart from the outrage, I'm not quite sure whether specific legislation for this activity is the best way to go as far as I'm concerned. The existing legislation should just be amended to make sure that this activity gets treated for what I believe it is: sexual assault. My next story is a bit less seedy, but no less unpleasant. It's about Article 13, the copyright reform nightmare. It appears that the EU is moving forward to ram this down everyone's throats in the harshest possible form. If the proposals currently before the European Parliament go ahead, it'll mean that any type of platform where users share any type of content will have to effectively install upload filters in order to still remain legal. Yes, of course, it isn't necessarily necessary, but given the amount of data that's being uploaded to platforms like YouTube, where 400 hours of video are uploaded every minute, there's really no human way to do it except with algorithms, which of course are fallible and completely useless when it comes to context and things like that. Following these latest developments, YouTube creatives and internet users throughout Europe have been busy organizing rallies in several European countries: Germany, Poland, I've seen some in the Benelux countries, and I think I saw some in Austria as well, although I'm not sure on that. However, one thing struck me. There's nothing at all happening in the UK, in Ireland, or in any of the Mediterranean countries. I mean, I can understand the UK not giving a fuck anymore, they've got bigger fish to fry over there. But the rest? Ireland? Spain? France? Can anyone tell me what's going on there? Don't tell me that there's no YouTube creators down there. Don't tell me that there's no independent content creators down there that will get it royally up the rear end if this legislation passes. As I said, what's going on there? Put it in the comment section below if you think you know what's going on there or what your theory is. And for our final story of the week, we delve into my favorite three-letter category, WTF. You may have noticed that it was Valentine's Day last week. And in that spirit, Tim Lombard, Senator for Fine Gael here in Ireland, posted a rather special Valentine's Day message on the party's Twitter feed. I've linked it in the video description below because I think you should see that for yourself. I don't want to spoil it for you. And in case the name Tim Lombard sounds familiar, well, he's been part of this roundup before. You can check out the video up there. And he's been spearheading a campaign to get smartphones banned from pubs and restaurants. Well, I can kind of see where he's coming from. If I were on a date with Mr. Lombard, I'd much prefer to spend time with my smartphone. In fairness though, the response to this post on Twitter was swift, brutal, and absolutely beautiful. Have you seen the video? What's your take on it? Be sure to put it in the comment section below. And that's the way it is this week. You'll find links to all stories in the video description, alongside links to my other social media channels. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to hit the like button. And if you have any feedback, questions, or anything of that nature, be sure to put it in the comment section below. If you do not want to miss any more of my videos, be sure to hit the subscribe button and also the little notification bell. And just as a bit of a pre-warning, there might not be a video next week. I'm involved with a conference called Awesome Cork, which deals with autism. It's in the Rochestown Hotel. You should check it out if you have the chance. And with all the logistics involved, I may not have time for a video. I'll be trying to put out some alternative content, but it's just a bit of a FYI. Anyway, thank you for watching. Thank you for holding on this long. And take care and see you next week.